This video has caught your attention for a particular reason, and I just want to make one thing clear. When I wrote the title of this video, I fucking meant it, okay? You are a weak man if you're still hoping for motivation, not because of the reasons you may think. It is because your priorities are completely fucked up. If you're still hoping for motivation to randomly come into your life and save you like a superhero, your priorities are in a completely wrong fucking place, my guy. You are thinking of motivation as a whole in a completely wrong fucking way. You are trusting the wrong guy. You're trusting the wrong guy by putting all of your trust in the motivation. It's going to betray you very, very quickly, all right? Do you remember back when you started lifting weights? I'm pretty sure you do. You had all the motivation you've ever fucking needed, right? You looked at the fucking abomination that was standing in front of the mirror and you wanted to make a fucking difference, right? Of course you did. However, all it took was a couple of days, maybe a few weeks, and all of that motivation you had was already out the window, right? It was just you and the workout. It was just you and the hard work that you had to put in that your little bitch brain didn't want to because you actually hit a barrier, right? Motivation and the bitch voice that's telling you to stay in your comfort zone. Believe me when I tell you, these two are actually quite similar. They're like faraway cousins, you know what I mean? The point that I'm trying to make is when you start lifting weights, that voice that's telling you to be motivated, that voice that's giving you all of the energy you need to actually make a difference, right? It's going to be there for the first few workouts, you know? It's going to be there. It's going to tell you to keep pushing. You're going to keep going, keep going. However, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to hit a barrier. You're going to hit your first out of the many barriers you're going to meet at any journey that you take on, right? You're going to meet your first barrier. Guess what that voice is going to do? That little motivation you had beforehand. It's going to look at this wall that's in front of it. It's going to look at this barrier that's standing there. It's going to think to itself, it's a little bit hard to push through it. Maybe we can get around it somehow, How about we don't do this exercise? How about we skip legs today because I'm going to be sore for the next day? How about instead of doing this exercise, I'm going to do this specific isolation? Like, that voice is going to turn on you very fucking fast as soon as there's a barrier in front of you, right? So what you need to do is you need to stop doing what the motivation wants you to do. You need to start doing what you want, right? Because your brain doesn't want to do the hard thing, right? It doesn't want you to hit the workout. It doesn't want you to do the hard exercise, right? But you wanted a better physique to begin with. That's what you wanted in the first place, right? And for you to get there, it requires you to fucking push through this wall, right? Well, this looks a little bit funny. This requires you to push outside of that fucking discomfort, even though everything in your body is going to tell you not to do it, right? So trust me when I tell you, motivation, it's like a spy. It's like a spy, okay? It's a spy in disguise. As soon as things get difficult and they're not going your way, that's when motivation is going to fucking leave you. It's going to fucking leave you immediately, right? It's a type of friend that doesn't actually want to go through the hardship with you. It's gonna backstab you the moment you don't want to do what the motivation wants. Listen, what you want and what the bitch brain wants, those are completely different things, right? They're very fucking different. This is what I just said earlier. The bitch voice will want you to stay in your little comfort zone, in your little bubble. As soon as things get difficult, right? Yoink! Hell no, we're not doing that. But what you want requires you to go for the difficult shit, right? The same analogy we just talked about, right? With the fucking wall. You need to start doing what you want and not what the bitch brain wants you to do. Because the bitch brain, my friend, isn't that the exact same voice that got you into all of those bad addictions that you were to beforehand? Yes, it is, my guy. It is the exact same voice that has been fucking up your life over the past few months, if not years. It is the exact same bitch voice. It is the exact same lizard brain that has been holding you back and limiting your potential for as long as you can remember. So how about you grab this fucking voice and you do a fucking 360 windmill and throw it out the fucking window because you do not fucking need it anymore. All you need is to do the things that are right. Stop hoping for the things that are easy. Start doing the things that are right. And it's very ironic that you have to listen to a 16-year-old whose testosterone just started growing like 2 years ago, and I have to sit there and motivate you because you can't handle it yourself. What happened to your fucking testosterone? Why are your balls as empty as I don't fucking know, as a fucking water bottle? Why are you lacking all of this vigor? How can you live without motivation? How can you not have it? How can you not look at the things around you, and how can it not piss you off that you are where you are right now? And I'm gonna let you in up and close on a little secret, right? My mother works at a physical job. She works at a grocery store. And every time she comes back home, and this sounds like fucking dark, and you might not believe me because of like how goofy I act sometimes, but I promise you, I'm being downright authentic, right? When my mom comes back home from work, I see bruises on her body. My mom's work is like very physical, right? She works at like some grocery store where she has to like move the fucking like baggages, like boxes, shit like that. And when she comes back home, she thinks I doesn't see it, but I see like those big fucking like purple fucking bruises on her body, and it pisses me off every day that I have to look at this because I want to make a difference, right? How can you not want to make a difference when you look at the people around you fucking suffering, right? How can you not want to make something, at least make an attempt on improving where you are right now? How can you not have this fucking vigor? Maybe you need to look more objectively at the things that are around you, because I think you're getting too comfortable. I think you're getting too comfortable because comfort is one of the many killers of mankind, okay? Comfort it's very similar to the bitch voice, right? Comfort is what the bitch voice wants. But you really deep down, you don't want fucking comfort. You don't want fucking comfort. You want power. You want all of those great things that come from doing the hard work. Yet you still run away from doing the hard work. Why? I think it's time you finally step up and start doing the things that are fucking right. Stop running away from doing the right things and actually like grab yourself by your little fucking walnuts. And I can literally feel my voice squeak as I'm telling you this, but somebody needs to speak some fucking sense into you, okay? How about you grab yourself by your tiny little fucking walnuts, your little fucking peanuts? How about you finally grab yourself by them, twist them like a fucking twister, and you actually do what's right? I think that's all I had to say for this video. I've already said enough, my guy. You need to stop hoping for motivation because it's going to betray you when you need it the most, okay? Do what's right. And I hope that I'll see you at the top one day. Take care, brother.